Spray paint the ground. Wonder how many I can actually put down. 5? Is 5 the limit? 5 is the limit.
There it is. Be the first to like his stream. Aw, shit.
Oh, we got the zone. We gotta move.
No worries.
To the sign.
To the sign.
To the sign. Right on the white line. If you stand on the white line, it only
Glitchy,
makes
what
your
the
hands.
fuck? I glitched
You ever
me
stand
right
on the
off
white
fucking
line?
sign.
Look,
Yeah.
Look at your hands. You just have knuckles.
Nice. So don't look at you. You just have a
I know,
head.
it's so weird. Yeah, you too. I can only see part of your neck. Oh, oh.
Oh, shit. Okay. I see a couple people in chat. Who do we got? Say hello. Say
Hello, chat. I better put that away before I accidentally cut you.
No, that's okay. I got 2 just in case you decided to cut me. Oh, and
No,
I have
no.
and I have a grenade just in case.
Me too.
Oh,
Guess we're both thinking
God.
the same thing.
Yep,
Double cross
just-
me and you'll see what happens.
Watch this interview go south.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold this and just hold it up in our faces.
Yep, there you go. Simon, Anthony, thanks for the likes. Thanks for joining. It says TipsyTrixie takes over Tuesday, taking over Devil's Reaper stream, doing all the right things, because he does all the wrong things, so I might as well make his stream good, huh? I actually got everything set up today. It looks like I've got, I know, right? Space? I got so many T's. I got audio today. I actually have my backdrop going. I mean, shit. I almost got everything looking good. And look, I got my interviewee here. Don't
Hello,
come
hello,
any
hello.
closer.
I will
Don't
not.
come
That
any
blade is very
closer.
close to my face. Ooh.
All right, if you guys don't know, now you know. This is Common Ground. Common Ground is a Population 1 streamer. How long you
I
been
am.
on Population 1?
Actually, since the launch of the game.
Since the launch of the game, are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah? Since like day 1?
Day 1.
Super impressive. I was like 2 weeks late. Actually, I opened the game and I was like, this looks scary, like social anxiety, turn it off. And then I came back.
Actually, what's funny is when we gotta move. Oh man! All right, let's move over here. We're gonna have to. Well, we can walk and talk if you'd like.
Yeah, let's walk and talk. Let's go on a leisurely
right.
stroll.
Hell yes, let's do so.
Where the hell did you
I hear
go,
your
dude?
footsteps. I don't know. I don't know. Where did I go? Where did you go?
Where did you go?
Oh, there you are. Okay. There you go. All right. Hello. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
this
I've
is how
been
we're going to
actually
have the
playing
hot
since-
mess today.
Hell yes.
Go
We'll
ahead.
Take this nice road. So yeah,
'Kay.
I used to play. I've actually stopped playing during the first week of this game when it first released. Actually,
Oh, yeah?
I
How
was
come?
yeah, when it first came out, I wasn't, to be quite honest, I really wasn't into it. It was not because I didn't like the game. It was just I was playing like 1,000 things at once, and I was really into a lot of other VR games at the moment. But
Yeah.
I got back into it like a month later, and yeah, I guess the rest is just history.
Okay. So, gotta ask, I know where you're at. Where are you located?
I am in New York.
New York City.
More specifically in, yeah, well, I'm like 10 minutes away. I
Okay.
actually am in Long Island, so it's pretty much the 6th borough.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's go ahead and get your stream information out there. Tell everybody where they can find you.
Yeah, you guys can locate me here on Facebook. I'm actually a Facebook gaming streamer, predominantly a VR streamer. I do play Pop 1, but also a gang of other VR games at Common Ground Gaming, right here on Facebook Gaming.
Nice. All right, so we've got some people here in the house. Let's check out. We've got Anthony, Laura, Alina, We've got space. We've got a few people watching us now, so looks
Nice.
like we're gonna get cut by the zone again. Let's go on a walk.
Yeah, let's
All right.
do it.
Okay. Don't you dare hit me with that.
I won't. I swear to God. I'll put it down. Look, I'll
Yeah,
drop it.
yeah.
I don't need
Oh, that's all right. I got 2, so I'm definitely gonna give you 1 if it comes to that. Okay.
it. All right.
Let's talk about what level you are.
Well, I'm actually currently, it's funny you say that, I'm 2 level 31s. This character on Steam is a level 31. I also have an Oculus character that is also 31.
Okay. And they're the same names, right? Common Ground?
Yeah. Well, no,
Okay.
actually, this one is Common Ground. The other one is actually Nelson, a.k.a. Mentor. But I usually don't play on that one anymore because I started on that one, but I changed over because it was just a lot easier for streaming purposes.
Sure. Do.
When I first started playing this game, I originally was playing on an Oculus Quest, but
Okay.
once I upgraded to a Valve Index, I didn't want to use a program called Revive, which is how you play Oculus games on Valve Index.
Okay.
So I kind of play them backwards if you already own them, so I just figured I'd buy it again.
I think
Why
I
not?
sort of
Start over.
understand that, but then I look at you and I'm like, yes, I understand that, I swear. Let's see here. All right, so
It's okay.
you've been in Pop 1 for quite some time, so
Yes.
have you joined a clan?
Actually, yes. Just
Oh.
recently, about a month and a half ago, I joined Cyanide.
Okay, so that's the one that's CYN, is that correct?
Correct. CYN,
All right.
Gunner, Space Roach, McSkittles,
Yeah.
Lady, they're all part of it. King Azariah, they're all in there. Good bunch of people in there.
Okay. Well, let me take care of this Pop 1 baby real quick.
Sure, go right ahead.
Here you go, dude. We're gonna zip that up real nice and tight. There you go. Yep, that's how it's done. Take notes, Devil's Reaper. That is how it's done.
Haha. Success.
Yeah, until he decides it's not how it's done. All right, so you're part of CYN. Do you do tournaments?
You know what? I just recently, for the first time, have. I never did prior, but when they let me in just recently, I did just participate in the last ARC tournaments that were going on.
Was that your first one?
It was, yeah.
Yeah? Did you like it?
I did, actually. I had a great time. I got to get more technical with some of the players. Hey, now.
So how well did you play?
I think we placed 6th or 7th out of everybody. Not as
Okay.
great as I think we would want, but it was the first time I ever did anything competitive like that with that group, with McSkittles and Sin Lady. So it was pretty good. It was fun. I had a great time, actually. I was just really stoked to be part of it, to be quite honest. To
Yep.
play with a bunch of really good players.
What am I stuck on here? Oh, okay. All right. So let's talk about weapons. We've had a big update,
Yes,
And-
definitely.
a lot of option changes. What is your current favorite weapon?
My current favorite weapon, and a lot of people are probably going to laugh at me, is actually the Uzis.
Well, I've heard that quite a bit. Matadors and Uzis started out as being like, what the hell are these? And then they've turned into the, like, it. So,
Yeah,
I'm not-
I
I'm not
love
surprised.
the Uzis. RFB probably a close second.
the final square.
Yes, this is the final square. What are we going to do?
Oh, we're just going to keep going, man. All right,
know.
we've got
Well-
Red Legend in the house. What's up, guys?
Red Legend. Maybe we should start building a tower.
That's a great idea.
And we just get as high as we can get.
So I'm here with Common Ground. You can find him on Facebook, Common Ground Gaming. This is TipsyTrixie's Tuesday Takeover Day. Hope you're having fun at work, Devil's Reaper, because I'm having fun right now.
Yeah, we're building a nice little tower here. I think
Tower
this is the line.
to
Yeah, I
the-
think
yep.
this is the line.
Yep.
All right.
Ooh, now we got red smoke too. Excellent. That's the way I like to
Yeah.
play it.
Oh, yep, me too.
it's like-
red smoke. Oh,
Are we gonna go up or down to the hell?
well, Trixie, this is as far as I think we're gonna go with my builds because I ran out.
Oh, well, shit. You should have picked up more. I don't even know if did I pick up some. Oh, I picked up some.
Yes.
All right.
We go a little bit
So,
higher.
Let's see here. So, do you have any weapon secrets? Is there anything that you want to let everybody know about? Like, I'm going to drop one that Skittles had mentioned on one of his streams I was paying attention to, and he said, if you are running around with that, samurai, you can see somebody all the way across the map, and I didn't really put two and two together until I started looking for it, and it's like a big highlighter. So do you have any secrets that you know about?
You definitely see that.
Yeah.
Besides probably like the fast rezzing that everybody knows about, either slow or the weird patterns people do with rezzing. Not particularly, no. I mean, other than the fact is you can still shoot the DT with one hand.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot of people complain that they can't do it anymore, but it's really kind of a motion. You just kind of, as the gun goes up, just bring your hand down, almost like you do that quick reload, the same action. So it's just a little bit higher. So it's just kind of a re-anticipating the drop. So I could still do it with one hand. A lot of people were telling me they couldn't. Oh, accidentally chopped it.
Where you at? Oh, hey, look, you got a gold AK and an MP5 here.
Wow, look at that.
All right, we're about to be judged.
We are about to be judged.
Here we go. Which way are we gonna go? Up or down?
Maybe
I'm definitely going down.
Up and see what happens. Straight up. Let's see. Where is it gonna land? And blow up in the air. Of course.
We're gonna die.
Who's gonna die first? Oh! Oh my God! No, I got a victory for no reason.
Sweet. Lucky you. 000. That's the way to play.
Yeah, look at all that XP. A whole lot of none XPs.
All right. So let's see here. All right. So we talked about your favorite weapon. What's your least favorite weapon?
My least favorite weapon would now, after the update, probably the Sako S85.
Now, is it Sako or Seiko?
I don't know. I like to say Sako, but I know a lot of people say Seiko.
I used to say Sako. Yeah, I used to say Sako, and Reaper was like, it's Seiko. So now I purposely say Sako all the time.
Wow, you and me are quite alike. That's exactly the reason why I say it. Because everybody says Seiko. So I'm like, that's a Sako. I'm going to put a Sako over my Sako.
All right. What is your stream schedule?
Currently, right now, it's been all over the place. And also, I haven't really been streaming as much because I've been planning for a wedding. I've also broken my finger recently.
Okay.
And also, my
is this
job
your
has been
wedding?
a little hectic. Yes, mine, yeah.
When are you getting married?
In July, actually next month.
Oh my gosh. Are you going to stream it?
Yes.
I'm just kidding.
You know how many people have actually asked me that? They're like, you should stream it so we can watch it. I'm like, I'm not doing that. No.
There's been people that have told Devil and I that because we met here on Pop 1. Actually, we met here on this street in Pop 1. Yeah.
Did you guys,
and,
are you guys married?
Nope, we're not married. We're engaged. But, yeah,
nice.
we decided to meet here, fly out, meet each other in person, make a baby.
Yeah.
You know, do everything totally backwards.
Hey, it's okay. Sometimes it's just the way things work out.
Yeah.
Not necessarily backwards. That's really perception, you know. You some people might perceive it as backwards, but maybe it's forward. You know.
You know.
They say, you know, when people say it's fucked up, maybe it's fucked down. You know.
That's right. I like that. I like that a lot. So I was checking out your gaming page, and I did notice you have like very sporadic streams. So you've got like a couple like once a week, and then like a couple twice a week. So.
Yeah,
you thinking about?
It's been so chaotic.
Yeah, sure. So why do you stream?
Well, I've been playing video games my entire life since I was, I don't know, since the Commodore 64 and Atari 2600 days.
Nice.
I'm an old fart. Most people don't think it. They think I look like I'm in my 20s, but I'm actually 38 years old.
Okay. Well, that's not an old fart. I mean, I think that if you were I don't know, over 50 or 60 and you're like, you know, I've been gaming my whole life. 30, you're talking about backgammon.
Yeah, backgammon. It's like, oh yeah, we used to play marbles.
Hey, don't knock on marbles. I was taught how to play marbles, and those can be fun.
Marbles are fun. It's a lot like shuffleboard.
All right.
An old man's game. See all these old man fucking games. What's wrong with me?
That's okay, man. They're fun. You get them taught by the old people in your life, and then you kind of pass them down, and they're still cool. I don't know.
That's
I
true.
don't know.
So yeah, as far back as to elaborate more, a little bit more on your question. Yeah, as of late, for the last month and a half, it has been pretty chaotic. I have been trying to get more time in on top of things. I've been working on new designs for my stream, and also just changing a lot of my rebranding and stuff like that.
Yeah, sure.
So, but yeah, this week I'm looking to actually, I will be on later on tonight. I know I say that to a lot of my other creator friends, and they're like, yeah, all right, bro. But I will be, I promise.
What time do you think you'll be on later tonight? Because that would be great to drop right now.
Yeah, I will be on at 9 Eastern Standard Time tonight.
Okay, so that's 8 o'clock Central and whatever time it is for the other areas.
Yes.
Let me check on this
Right
little
now,
peanut here.
Yeah, do what you gotta do. Yes, it is 7:10 currently Eastern Standard Time, but I will be on in about 2 hours from now.
Okay. Here we go, dude.
And I don't know if it'll be Pop 1. It'll probably be Resident Evil 8 in VR because I
Oh,
also, that's
nice.
another thing I do. I do a lot of mods. I'm really into modifying games, especially games that aren't in VR and making them into VR. So, to answer your other question of why I also stream, it's probably because I want to show people what's possible in VR. Specifically in VR, like all the psychotic stuff, that things people don't think are even possible, or modding flat games and playing your favorite flat games from years past in VR to experience them with the full immersion.
Okay, so are you able to do that with Zelda? That happens to be my favorite game of all time. Could
Breath
you
of the
do
Wild,
that?
Are you talking about?
Oh my god, that would be like a creamsicle.
I'm telling you right now. Let me just tell you this, Trixie. There is something that's out there. How well it works, I
my
haven't tested
God.
it, but there is a VR mod for Breath of the Wild that I did notice on one of my Discords.
Oh,
I can
wow.
send you a link to it so you can take a look at it
Yes,
later
please.
on.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
It's pretty interesting. You know, things like Borderlands 3 is another thing that's coming real soon.
Yeah.
It's like an actual, because there is a mod for Borderlands 3, but it's not as good right now. So
Okay.
they are working on a full 6 degrees of freedom and full immersed like feel for Borderlands, and a couple other games too that I can't really mention right now.
Oh, it's a secret?
Yeah, kind of. It's I'm not at liberty to talk about it right now because of the group I'm part of and some of these newer things that are coming out that I can't really mention yet. But
Very cool.
they are going to be amazing. Yes.
All right.
Cool stuff coming to VR.
Well, if you guys are just joining the stream, this is TipsyTrixie Takes Over Tuesday. This is an interview with Common Ground Gaming. He plays Population 1. He streams on Population 1, and you can find him at Common Ground Gaming on Facebook. That is meaning that it's not Devil's Reaper playing tonight. There's no Super Sweat here. There's just me, TipsyTrixie, which is happens to be a much cooler person in my opinion. But hey, that's at your opinion too. So I like to say hi to Brandon, say hi to Mark, and we're doing good here. We are moving along with our questions. So let's talk about how you choose your teammates. Do you pick your
Sure.
teammates based on if you are streaming or not?
You know, that's actually a great question. Sometimes, yes. If I'm on streaming, do I pick specific teammates? Not particularly. I really just kind of see who's on of around the people that I usually play with, but I love mixing it up, and I love playing with randoms. Because I
Okay.
really like making people uncomfortable sometimes when they don't know me.
And does that stand true now that there's a ranking system? Does it matter who you play with?
Not so much to me anymore. I really haven't really been focusing on the rank. I've actually been playing more team deathmatch than the squads mode. I know
Yeah.
everybody's kind of trying to fight for that top spot of top banana, of Grand Banana, whatever it's called. See, I'm calling it top banana. I know it's not that.
Grand
And,
Banana?
Grand Banana, yeah. To me, it's not really as important. I just enjoy playing the game. I enjoy the social aspect of this game a lot.
Touche. That's exactly my feel on it too, because I'll never be a Grand Banana, let's face it. I might at
Same
one
here.
point
Me
get
neither.
to master, but I'm not so sweaty. Like, I like my deodorant, hey.
Me too. I like to stay dry, but I also do sweat when playing this game. I think it's unavoidable when you play this game.
Yep. Climbing the walls, the towers, everything,
Yep.
sure. So,
Absolutely.
you've been playing since the beginning. I gotta find out, what is your earliest legendary skin, or your earliest skin that you've purchased?
Actually, believe it or not, I never purchased any skins.
Never?
in this game.
Ever?
Never.
None.
Nope. All unlocks. None.
Wow. So
Yep.
no secret Wheatley or Biohazard, huh?
No, I do have the
Wow.
Biohazard, dude.
Oh, the green and black one?
The green and black one, yeah. Not the
Yeah.
other one. Not the yellow hazmat suit, dude.
That's probably my favorite one of all time right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I would.
man.
Don't get me wrong. I did like them, but again, remember I told you earlier when I first started playing this game, I wasn't really into it, and the buzz wasn't even there. When this game first came out, nobody was playing it.
Yep, sure. Oh,
Well,
man.
people were playing it, but it just wasn't. It just didn't catch on as it has now.
Yeah, lobbies were very similar. You walked in and it was like the same people over and over and over again, which actually created
Absolutely.
this community. I think a lot of those first-time gamers came from those first few weeks.
Oh yeah,
Just,
definitely.
yeah.
A lot of those Facebook pages are some of the OG players, like from those first couple weeks. You're right.
Yep. So, what is something you wish you knew from the very beginning? Something that somebody would have told you or that you know now that you wish you knew?
Probably the DT reload, which I didn't know at first when I first started using that gun. The 4 times scope on the op. I didn't know that for the longest time that you could zoom in on the scope.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah,
Actually,
I didn't.
you know what? I don't
didn't know
think
until,
Devil's
like a
Reaper
couple
knew
months
that
into
until a couple months ago.
Yes, somebody told me. They were like, "Oh, yo, I hit him with the 4 times." I'm like, 4 times? I'm like, "Don't you mean times 2?" Like, no. They're like, press up
4
on the
times,
right
yeah.
stick. I'm like, "Oh my god, I was today years old."
Game changer.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, it really was a game changer.
And so when you play with noobs, what's the best advice that you get on with them and they're like, this is my first game? What do you advise them with?
To stay together, make sure you carry bananas and maybe at least 1 or 2 shield shakers, and also a cyber blade.
Mm-hmm. And then
most
when you
part, so
got
they
that
can move
shield
quicker.
shaker in your hand and they need to learn how to use it, what do you tell them?
I tell them go behind your head, because no matter which way, it looks bad. Either way.
Yep.
Either way. Ooh, yeah, it's just it's unavoidable.
Right.
Oh,
All
God,
right.
it's hilarious.
Yeah, it is
Good
pretty
question,
bad.
By the way. That's a great question.
So, are you willing to share your stats?
My stats.
Yeah.
I can't see them currently right now, but they're really not that great.
Yeah?
Pull up my
What would you
phone.
say your win rate is? What do you think it is at?
Oh God, it's got to be below. It's probably not even 6%.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's got to be low.
Well, that gives me hope. That means we could play in a squad and I wouldn't feel so bad. I'm just kidding.
No. I mean, no, you're good. I have like my moments. I'm like so hit or miss. Like some days I'm like on fire, and then other days I'm like, where is everybody?
Isn't that
And
so
I'm, like, looking
true?
around.
The most
It so is.
consistent player is the inconsistent player.
Yeah. Yes. Remember we talked about this while playing golf.
Exactly. Yep. You know, yeah. Common and I, we got to play walkabout mini golf over, I don't know, a couple weekends ago. That was a good time.
Yeah, like 2 weeks or 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah,
Such a
that
great
was
game.
fun. I encourage everybody to download that game, get together with a crew, pop a couple of squads, and go play that. It is so much fun. Who do we got in the house that's
Yes.
new here? Let's see. We've got William. What's up? CJ. What's up? Hi, guys.
Well, Chris,
Thanks for
man,
joining. All right. So we kind of talked about this, and you've really just answered it a couple times. Do you care about rank placement for yourself or for others?
For others, yes, because I know a lot of my other fellow creator friends who stream this game. They're a lot more serious about this game, like Space Roach and Raging, and Shadow, and even Chris Span, the Red Legend too. Shout out
Yep,
to Chris Span,
yep.
the Red Legend.
I think he's on right now. Yep.
Yes, I love that man. One of my favorite creators out there. He's actually been getting really serious with the game, and I know for a lot of others, and Wesley, of course, Wesley Snipes. Big shout out to Wes. They take the game a lot more seriously than I do. Like I just love playing with other creators as well, because we always just have a good time. And it's always about laughs and sharing our love of VR to others and stuff. And Pop 1 is, in my opinion, one of the greatest games ever created in VR for sure.
Yeah, if I could hear Space Roach right now playing Population
exactly.
1, the best game in the world. It's always sunny in Population 1. Did I get that right, Roach?
Yeah, yes, you definitely
All right. Now we talked about a lot of different things here, but one thing I want to know, what is your weakness? When you're playing a game, what is your weakness? Like, I can tell you mine. I cannot pop a soda over and over again. I have to open the wheel every time. I have been coached on it so many times.
Yeah, you
I
just press the
cannot do
button.
it. Yeah, it doesn't work like that for me. No,
Yeah,
no,
it's whenever you have
no,
it under like the last thing on your Hot Wheel.
no, yeah, no.
All right. My big thing is that I'll start wandering off, like, and my teammates will be so far away from me, and then I'm just picking stuff up. I'm just mad grabbing everything because I'll pick up bullets even for guns I don't have because
Yep.
of my teammates. If they need ammo, I want to be able to drop ammo for everybody. Or same thing with heals and builds and such. So that's probably my biggest weakness. I get sidetracked looting.
The loot simulator guy right here. Common
Yep,
Ground
it's-
Gaming. Thanks for
Yep,
those
it's like
stars,
playing-
Red.
It's
Yeah.
like playing Supermarket Sweep in VR.
Right? Hey, sometimes that's
Grabbing
the
everything.
enjoyment. Right now, it's like you want to place high in rank, so some people like to just kind of loot around and hang out in zone or on the edges of zone and just kind of like wait until the last couple just to hit that win and get the
Yep,
ranks,
that's
the RP. So, yikes. So let's talk about where we can find you on your stream again.
Oh, yes, Common Ground Gaming on Facebook, actually. And also, I also have a TikTok, too, where you can also find some of my shorter form content, which I do make random clips here and there. Again, hasn't been getting much love lately because of my crazy schedule with the wedding and my job and breaking my finger and blah, blah,
Which
blah.
finger did you break?
This one, actually. This particular... Oh, not that one. This one.
Yeah, that sucks. That
Yeah,
super
but I'm
sucks.
still okay. I'm actually not too bad, surprisingly. I've been, the first day was the worst, but now...
Thanks for those stars, William. All right, so this is TipsyTrixie Takes Over Tuesday. It's not Devil's Reaper playing tonight. It is TipsyTrixie. I'm going to be on every Tuesday interviewing one of our best Population 1 players. Last week, I'm going to give us a shout out. It was CJ. I don't know if you guys know or follow CJ, CEEJAYY. He's on Facebook too. He actually just got his verification today. Congrats, CJ.
Nice.
Today.
Congrats, CJ. That's awesome. Dude,
Yeah.
That's badass.
So today we've got Common Ground Gaming. You heard it. Take a moment right now just to pop over to his page, like it, give him a follow, go find him on TikTok. Go ahead and give that share out and give him some love. I'll give you some love.
So much
love.
Yeah. About my head. Thank you.
Right?
Thank you.
All right, so let's talk about how Pop 1 has helped you. So I know that we hit COVID times, Pop 1 came out. Like, how has Pop 1
Yep.
helped you?
Well, Pop 1 was actually probably couldn't have come at an even better time than when it came out, like you said, during COVID times. During the height of COVID, obviously, in the 2020-2021 run. For the social aspect of, since obviously we couldn't go places and we couldn't do anything, it was amazing to meet like new people. And right as COVID was happening, I was slowly becoming more of an introverted person, which I'm not. I'm a very social person in IRL. You know, when I meet people, I'm very, I'm very animated, just like I am when people talk to me in VR. I'm even more animated in person.
Sure.
So it was kind of a shitty thing, and Pop 1 came at the right time to, meet random people when you squad with them and just, doing customs with a shitload of people. It's just, it's been a blessing, I think, to a lot of people, socially wise. I mean, shit, look at you. You met
Yep.
Reaper on here,
That's right. Yep,
have,
I
like,
definitely
one of the best
benefited from
examples of-
Pop 1.
Hell yeah, absolutely. And I think, I'm happy that every single day this game can give back to people, like, just the friendships that are formed. Like, I've met so many amazing people that I play with almost every time I sign on now, just because of this game.
Right.
And then
People across
we
the
become,
seas.
like-
I mean, shoot, we all
Yeah.
know Will.
Yeah, right, exactly. People like Will and Nebula, and all the cool people that I've met and Mad Daz too, who's on the other side. Big shout out to Mad Daz.
Yep.
He so many amazing people and walks of life that you get to meet in this game, which is crazy.
So what
yeah,
about
I
your gamer
definitely-
tag? Where did you pick Common Ground from?
Well, Common Ground actually has been around since about 1999, believe it or not.
Hmm.
It started off as a a group of skaters actually, because I'm also a skater. I have been my whole life, and we started Common Ground as a clothing company, a skateboard company. And we were making clothing and stuff for just like the crew around here in New York, and we had aspirations to like build it up to something bigger. At the same time, I'm a musician too, and I also make electronic dance music. So I also, the skating thing was kind of like dying out. So I took Common Ground, since I am the creator of it, and I made it into a music crew. I rebranded it into music. And then slowly but surely, I've been playing video games my whole life, so I always wanted to incorporate video games and basically embody everything. And the word common ground is basically what that means is we're all the same. You, me, doesn't matter if you're gay, straight, black, white, bi, pansexual, doesn't matter. Transsexual,
I appreciate
don't
that.
care.
That is
Every
phenomenal.
Common ground is about an all-inclusive place for everyone to feel that we are on the same level. We're on a common ground. We're all humans. We love video games. We love VR. That's what it's all about, really.
That's why I don't know if all you people in chat have noticed, but his logo, it's fisting up, almost like friending. It's like, yeah.
It's a D-pad. It's a controller D-pad with two fists coming together.
Yep.
Exactly
Yep.
what it is.
Perfect. So, some fun questions for you. I know that you're starving right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
A little bit, but it's okay. It's
Yeah?
all right. I'm having a good time. So yeah, I'm good.
What would be your favorite food, or what is your favorite food that you can eat while playing VR?
Oh, my favorite food while playing VR is Reese's Sticks.
Oh my god, those are my favorite. You don't even know. Oh my
They're
gosh.
so easy to eat while in VR.
Yeah. I gotta ask, do you like eat them in a bite, or do you actually peel them apart and eat the layers?
Yeah, I already know what you do. You
Uh-huh.
eat them sideways and you split each layer one layer at a time.
Yep. Try to peel off all the peanut butter in there. Yeah.
I used to do those with like the Little Debbie Nutty Bars.
Oh yes, those are great.
You know,
Oh,
Yes, that's where that whole splitting them apart sideways thing came from. And then Reese's Sticks
awesome.
is just like a shorter version of them. Like, yeah. But
Yep.
yeah, Reese's Sticks are my favorite
Nice.
for while playing VR.
All right. So, what is your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday is Halloween.
Mine too. So is
Yes,
CJ's.
I love Yeah, Halloween is the best holiday. I feel I just like dressing up in costumes. I don't
Hell
do it as
yeah.
often as I used to, but I just, all the candy and just all the colors and just even seeing other people,
Yep.
and how they're dressed up and how, what people are into. It's always refreshing.
I think that it brings out the true person in somebody, because when you pick a costume, you're picking something that you're comfortable wearing and saying that you like and kind of getting it out there. And when
Very
you're out
true.
there at work, you're in like business clothes, or you're in scrubs, or you're in like your work uniform, and like you don't really get out your true colors. And so Halloween is an opportunity to kind of just go crazy.
No, yeah, you're absolutely right. I love the way you actually you put all that. You're right. It's definitely one of those days to just let loose and kind of let your personality shine and let other people know what you're
Yep.
really into and what you're about.
Yep. So tell me, what is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is actually American Psycho.
No way. Really? Who's
Yeah,
that? Who's
is
that?
weird?
Bates, right?
No, Christian Bale. That's he
Bale.
plays. Yeah, Christian Bale is the. Oh yeah, you're thinking of what? Norman Bates. You're thinking of Psycho.
Probably. Oh yeah.
That's regular Psycho. Yeah, Anthony Perkins.
But you're talking the one
Um,
where he's like grooming himself in the shower and then laying down the plastic in his apartment and then going crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Patrick Bateman or Christian Bale. Patrick Bateman is. That's probably what you're thinking of. He's a serial killer, but isn't sure if he is a serial killer. He's a New York City
Yes.
yuppie in the '80s. It speaks to me a lot. I'm a big '80s kid.
I hope it doesn't speak to you that closely, but yeah, I get what
No,
you're saying.
no. More of the music, and I love the actors.
He's all
and, Willem
common
Dafoe.
ground. Psycho.
He's a serial killer. He likes
Oh.
American Psycho. It's his favorite movie. You guys should all
Right?
wonder. It's actually
All
one
right.
of my favorite books too.
Oh, it's a book too. Okay.
It's a
I didn't
book
know
of
that.
horror movie.
Gosh, I need
Yeah,
some
it's a book of
education
horror
here.
movie.
Okay.
I'm a big
what
reader too.
what about little things that you have in your house? Let's talk about pets.
Ah, yes. I have my one-eyed cat, my friend Jack Sparrow, Captain Jack Sparrow.
Okay. What kind of
He's
cat?
a yellow cat. He's a
Mm-hmm.
yellow cat, so he's like a tabby.
Yep.
A fawn. He's a fawn tabby, to be more
Mm-hmm.
specific.
And he's a he, so yep. So
He's very long. He's very big. He's a big cat.
is he
He's
kind
9
of
years
a?
old.
Oh, okay. Is he like a big, like a specific kind of cat, like a Maine Coon, or is he just kind of a mix?
No. He's just a regular. He's just a purebred fawn tabby, but he's just very long for his type of cat. I mean, those yellow type of cats can be really big.
Oh, sure.
And,
Yeah.
He was born with an infection in his eye, so he actually lost his eye when he was born.
All right, Captain Jack. Cool.
Yes,
I
that's
am
why
a
we call
cat
him that, 'cause he
person,
has, like, an eye
so
patch. Nice.
I appreciate kitties. Anytime anybody shares they got cats, love it.
I love kitties too. I love dogs too. I'm like an all around. I love animals in general, but
Do you
yeah,
have any other pets?
No, just Jack.
No?
I used to have another cat. His name was Stewie, but he passed last year. He was an
Stewie.
old guy. He was, yeah.
Family
He
Guy
was like
Stewie,
20
or
No, he was 20-something years old. He was like 26 years old.
dang.
He was old, yeah. But he was
Stewie.
amazing.
Yep.
Stewie. He was in great shape for his age.
Yep. So, let's see. I'm gonna guess this one. I'm gonna guess. Is
Sure.
it coffee, energy drink, tea, or soda? And I'm gonna say, I don't know. You seem like maybe a coffee guy.
Oh, I am definitely a coffee guy.
Yeah?
For sure, I'm coffee. Coffee all
Okay.
day. Yeah, coffee and energy drinks and soda, actually, unfortunately.
Okay.
All three.
No tea?
I'm like addicted to caffeine. No,
Iced
I've
tea,
never
hot
found one that I
tea?
like.
Okay,
I used
all
to
right.
love iced tea a lot, but it gives me serious heartburn now.
Yep. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
shoot. Maybe that's why I get heartburn.
Old
I
man
love
problems.
tea. Okay, that I don't have that problem for sure.
Not yet. Not yet.
Well, I hope I don't have old man problems ever.
No, yeah, I hope you don't have old man problems. Yeah, no, just
My old man problems will be with Reaper. I don't even know if he's listening right now. Oh God, I didn't even look. Dun dun
Old man
dun.
problems. Reaper.
All right. If you guys are just joining the stream, this is TipsyTrixie's Takes Over Tuesday. I'm taking over Devil's Reaper's stream. I am doing an interview here with Common Ground Gaming, talking about his
Hello,
Population 1 experience. You can find this guy on Facebook. He's getting married soon, but after that, we hope to see a kind of a regular stream maybe starting up for you. Sound right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do that this week. I'm not trying to wait until I get married to get my shit in order. I need to get, it's just everything's just been collectively collapsing on top of me every single day. It's just 2 or 3 things at a time, so it's just been so hectic. I'm working on
Yep.
projects and then trying to get on, and then I realize it's now I got to get up in 3 hours. Yeah.
Sure. Well, and you guys can watch Common Ground tonight. He swears by it. He's going to stream, and I'm going to hold him to it. You said 9 o'clock Eastern, right?
That's right.
Okay, 8 o'clock Central, and whatever it means
7
down the
o'clock
line.
Pacific. Yeah.
All
as
right.
we keep going.
Yep. And so, let's see here. Do you like to warm up or dive right into a match? Do you like to go to the training park? I mean, I did see you in the training park, but I think you were working
Yes.
on your stream. So,
Yes.
what do you like to
I
do?
go to the training park. I go to the training park to adjust my capture if it needs it. And
Okay.
I do actually do warm-up games. I do, now that Team Deathmatch is back, it's usually what I would do. I play Team Deathmatch once or twice and get my hands all sharp and my body all loose.
Sure. Well, and then, so do you use the training park for shooting guns, practicing, or just your stream, or like, what do you use the training park for?
Shooting guns and just to test out the aim. I definitely have been using it a lot more when the new guns came out, just to feel the recoil on each gun.
Okay.
But also, for the most part, I use the training park to readjust and recalibrate my stream before I hit the live button.
That's a great idea. I might have to try
Yes,
that.
it's-
I'm
yeah,
I'm
because you
actually
can kinda get-
surprised.
Yeah, because the thing is, you can hold a gun, right? And I want to see what it looks like when I'm aiming down the sights, how much of it's showing on screen, so that way I'm not cutting off too much for everybody to see.
Yep. No, that makes sense. So I might actually have to try that. I actually started the
That's
stream
right.
tonight, everybody, all by myself. With
So awesome.
I know. I had audio. I had everything set up. We actually were able to start this without a big screw up, and I'm just feeling like I'm getting it just maybe a little bit. So, Common, what is
Yes.
your opinion on squeakers?
Well, I don't mind them because, you know, I feel like all of us were probably squeakers at one point or another, right?
Yep, sure.
So I try to be a little bit more, fair about it. But the minute, one starts either cursing at me or saying some inappropriate things, especially if I'm on stream, I mute them.
Yeah, okay.
But I tell them prior. I tell them, I'm like, listen, I gotta mute you. I have a live stream going on. You're being a little obnoxious, or but I won't like leave or anything like that. I like to give people a chance to be like, come on, work with me, please, work with me.
Yeah, well, and I find that sometimes that they play a lot better than some of us. Like,
yeah, oh yeah, of course, because when you have freaking 40 hours a day to freaking grind on Pop 1
all
until your
summer
headset dies.
long.
Yeah, all summer long. It's like, oh, dude, summer vacation just came out. What are you doing? Fuck you guys, we're gonna play Pop 1 all summer long.
I'm gonna be a sweat in 2 days.
Yup, 61 in 1 day, bro. Watch me.
All right. Now, you seem like a pretty chill guy, but I'm going to ask the question. Do you
Sure.
rage quit? Yes or no?
No, never.
Never? You've never rage quit?
Never.
Never.
Rage quit.
Okay.
Never.
Okay. I got to say I am guilty.
I keep my cool. If I get pissed, especially if I'm on live, I'll never ever let that out. I'll never let anybody see that I get mad, because I honestly don't get mad when I play games. I'm very zen, even if I lose, because it's a competitive game. So playing
Yeah.
a competitive game, I always have in the back of my head, there's always going to be someone better than you, always, no matter what.
Well, my rage quit recently was in TDM, and
Okay.
they kept spawn killing me. It was just driving me nuts. I literally couldn't even play. And so
The tower one, or
yes,
the frontier one?
the tower one.
Yeah.
And it was so frustrating because the guy, like, on my team, I was like, can somebody please come? I can't even play the game. They keep killing me when I spawn. And the guy was like, well, honey, all you gotta do is move around before you
Oh,
come into
God.
the game, and then they can't kill
Right.
you, honey. Ugh.
Well, yeah, that's right. You see, you didn't even have to stop. The minute I heard you say "honey," yeah, I was like, ugh, it's ultra cringe, number one.
Yes.
And on why do people do that? Like, you don't know me. Don't call me honey. It's not
That's
like I've been
right.
called honey, but I'm just telling you.
Yep.
I'm saying for females, I'm like, it's so like these dudes don't even think like how they sound. Like to me, like as a man, whenever I hear these dudes, because I know it's not part of the questionnaire, but I have to bring it up.
Uh-huh.
Because I run into it actually a lot, and it's sometimes it's kind of creepy. It's always in the pre-lobbies, and it's like sometimes there's like always gonna be like one dude who hears a girl or hears a woman, and there's a lot of females
Dart
who play this
straight
game.
for them.
Yup. Oh yeah, they're like,
Yep.
hey, where are you from? What's your favorite gun? It's like, oh my god, like, dude, stop.
Or they're
Stop
like,
embarrassing
come
yourself.
here, stand on this wall here. Stand on this wall. Okay, yeah.
Look what we're doing. Look at what it looks like we're doing. What does
Super
this look
funny,
like?
huh?
Yeah, no. So yeah, I see that happening a lot, and so I guess it's like the counter squeakers, like it's the creepers.
Oh, totally, yeah. I mean, I think us lady players can all say that it has happened to us, if not once, at least 10 times. It is just
I
like,
can imagine.
yeah, anytime we get into the game, you're guaranteed at least one during your gameplay, no matter how short you play.
And that sucks. That bothers me because I don't know. Maybe it's just the way I was raised, but it's just, I just don't understand it. I really don't.
Yep.
Like
Well,
on a level, like let's just say if this creeper, let's say creeper, was trying to attract said woman in said lobby, like.
Be careful,
do
this
you
is how
really
Reaper
think-
found me.
Yeah, but I'm sure he was a little bit of a smooth operator, because
Yeah. We actually were
and he wasn't
teammates
like-
for a while first. Yeah.
Right, and I'm sure he seems like a great guy, Brandon. So I didn't think he was probably like, hey, like all up in your shit, Like I'm sure, he was smart about it. He took his time, got to know you, because he's a
Yeah,
gentleman.
had a little
and That's what
swag.
gentlemen do.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a real man. That's a man, not a boy. All these other dudes are a bunch of boys. Anyway,
Yep.
I digress.
Yeah. Okay. So, let's talk about who you don't have to answer this. This is one of
Sure.
those optional questions.
No,
Who is
I'm
your
very open.
who is your favorite streamer to watch?
Oof. Well, for what, this game or just overall?
Let's say for this game.
Okay. For this
Everybody in
game,
chat,
I
are
mean,
you listening? Here we
I
go.
kind of I have a top three. I have a
What's up,
top three.
Nicole?
The top three. I mean, can I do a top three or just one?
Sure, let's do top three. Top three favorite streamers of Pop
All
One.
right. All right. Wesley Snipes. He's one of my good friends, and I do a lot of things with him too. I stream a lot with him. We do co-streams, and we just do a lot of other stuff. And plus, we're friends in real life. So I do enjoy watching Wes. He's one of my favorites. Outside of him being one of my friends, and I'm not just saying that. I'm saying that because I'm not using it like he's my friend, so I love him the best. But I also love watching Space Roach.
Yep.
He's very entertaining. He's also a very good friend of mine too.
That is
Again.
Pop One Baby's favorite streamer. I can tell you that much. I don't know what it is, but that kid is like, anytime Roach is on, he's like glued to the screen.
Yeah, he's an amazing player. He's an amazing friend. He's an amazing creator. I've learned a lot of things from him. You know what I mean? He's, over the time that we've all of us creators have gotten together and become friends in this past year. He's definitely one of my favorites. And the Red Legend.
Yeah.
Red Legend's definitely my favorite. He's another one who's a good friend of mine too, outside, on a personal level. And his entertainment is just, I laugh every single time I watch his streams.
Yep.
And
That's
you can always catch me if you want to find me and you want to talk to me personally. You can always catch me late night on Red Legend streams from 12 a.m. and on.
I think
night.
I've seen you there. Yep. Pop One Baby gets
there
up,
every night.
cries, wants a bottle, and I'm like, who's on Pop One? Oh, Red Legend! And that's how I catch his streams for sure.
Yeah, but I have a lot of other streamers that I do love. Obviously, VR Bros and Shadow, and all the new guys that I've been been noticing, like Devil's Reaper, and Mad Daz, Captain Rage, CJ too, who I just recently started watching him too, and Von Kingdom. There's a couple of new dudes, that are. I like all these new people that have come into the mix, and everybody's, we just want to bring them all in together. Nick Skittles too, of course. He's one of my good friends. I can't forget about him.
Definitely. Everybody's got such a great attitude, so supportive, which I've noticed is, everybody's always competing here and there, but it's almost like, yay, I get to kill my friend today. Woohoo, I get to shoot him in the face. Woo!
Absolutely. And also, shout out to Raging Handicap, another one. We've just recently, we've all I didn't know Raging for that long, but we've known each other for a few months, and we've done a couple things. Well, outside of Pop One, we play Pavlov sometimes with VR Bros, and we do other content together. So he's also an amazing, phenomenal player, and he's also incredibly entertaining. Real funny guy, real handsome son of a bitch too.
Oh, is he single?
No, I don't know. He's got kids. That I do know.
Yep. Well, if your wedding doesn't work out, there's always Raging.
No. Well, I like ladies exclusively, but I don't discriminate.
Okay.
I'm not afraid to tell a man. I'm not afraid to tell a man when he looks good.
See, that's very dapper. So
I gotta give props to my boys when they're looking good.
What do you have anybody outside of Pop One that you want to thank for all the support they give you, for all the things that you do for Pop One?
Outside of Pop One, that supports me during this, I guess.
Maybe all the time you take on your streams or playing, all the time you take away from real life.
Then yes, I'd have to give the shout out to Lorraine, my future wife.
Mm-hmm.
Lorraine is a fantastic, very understanding person. She believes in me and a lot of the things I want to do. She's always believed in me, and we've actually known each other for like 20 years, which is crazy.
Where did you guys meet?
From different states. We actually met at a rave.
That does not surprise me.
Well, I wasn't DJing it. She used to work in a club in upstate New York, even though she's originally from New Jersey. She used to work in a club in Poughkeepsie, upstate New York, which is far as fuck for me too. And on a whim, just randomly one night, one of my friends locally around here, I told him, "Oh, I heard about this awesome party in Poughkeepsie. The lineup looks awesome. You want to just freaking drive to Poughkeepsie right now?" So we did, which was very out of the blue because it's a very long ride. And as I'm in the club, maybe about an hour or two in there, I see this girl walking around. I think she was a shot girl at the time. And I just saw her from like literally across the room from.
And you were like,
ping,
club. Ping,
yep, exactly.
ping. Where's my ping?
Like, right, exactly. I was like, oh my god. I'm like, who is that? Who is that right there? To my friend
ping,
Mike.
ping,
And so I walked over to her and I said, "Hey, who are you? Hi, I'm Nelson." And the rest is just history. And then, she lived in New Jersey up until about 4 or 5 years ago. And she was going to move down to South Carolina. And I told her, no, don't move to South Carolina. Come to New York and live with me. And
Aw,
here we are.
the rest is history. All right.
Indeed.
Fun question for you. I'm sure everyone in chat wants to know, boxers, briefs, or commando when you're playing VR?
Oh, while playing VR, I'd say boxer briefs.
Boxer briefs,
Mixture.
all right.
Yeah, the mixture of the two.
All right. So, talk a little bit about stuff that I don't understand much about. It's pretty obvious from my last couple of first streams. Talk about your stream setup, the programs, and your surroundings when you're running stream. What things are you working with?
Okay, well, I actually have some, with most people don't do. I actually use two computers. I do what's known as a dual PC setup.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas I have one computer that records and handles all my audio, all my cameras, the stream itself when I use OBS, my stream elements alerts, all my programs are all run that are recording and also broadcasting to Facebook on one computer. The other computer runs all of my VR headsets, my OVR toolkit so I can read chat on my hand, and runs all those programs. And I use about 4 monitors. And basically, so my 3 are for my main setup, 2 for each computer. One of the monitors is basically designed so I put all of my stuff, basically my chat, my alerts, and also a preview window of what everyone else sees in stream, so I can monitor what you guys are seeing. So just in case I'm in a wrong overlay and I'm sitting in my common ground cave background, if I forget, then I can press a button on my wrist to change that.
Okay. Yep.
So
I've
I also
seen that
use
before.
that too. Yes, I also have foot pedals on the ground that you can't see that are also greened out and keyed out with chroma. So 3 pedals that I use to sometimes switch scenes, bring up pop-up effects, and also my little controller that I wear on my wrist. It's a little blue, looks like a Nintendo Switch controller that I also use, that I program all sorts of effects, scene switches, and things like that.
Cool. You'll have to maybe do a stream where you're talking through using some of that, because I think some of us would like to see, like, what effects do those floor buttons do? What do you do when you're using that wrist thing? I mean, we see you guys just flawlessly, smoothly go through your streams, and we're like, how does he do that?
We hide a lot of things behind chroma, behind overlays and stuff like that, so you guys can't see what it looks like behind the scenes. But there's a lot of processes going on, whether it's like Space Roach's streams or Red Legends or Wesley's. You'll see everyone, with pop-ups and animations and all these stuff. These are all things that we pre-think or we design. Some of us design our own stuff, or we all help each other out. That's another thing. We also give each other designs or make designs for each other.
Yep.
And yeah, it's quite a process behind the scenes. I am planning on doing something like that too, like a TikTok on showing people behind the scenes what it looks like from my perspective.
Beautiful. So find Common Ground Gaming, not just on Facebook, but find him on TikTok. Give him some love, give him some shares and likes, get his name out there. I think you have, 460 something viewers right now? Is that right?
Followers, yep. I'm
yeah,
getting
followers.
Close to that 500 mark.
Congrats on that.
When I hit that, thank you so much. I honestly feel like it would be a lot further along if if life didn't happen so much.
Oh my gosh, yeah. If you streamed as much as some of these other guys streamed, you'd just be like ding, 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 ding.
I know, it's crazy. That's why I'm definitely I'm trying to finite my schedule more. I've had a lot of conversations with Hater about that recently. I know a lot of people were talking to Hater about, some of he's been getting a lot of push. Big shout out to Hater. He's fucking killing it out there. Hater.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
Another one of my favorite streamers. See, again, that list is too big.
Yep.
Because I do watch everybody. I do watch absolutely everybody. I watch Reaper. I watch Daz. I watch Red. I watch everybody. Yep. I'm always watching everyone.
I think I do too. And actually, that's kind of how I told you I was setting these up. Is I have this period of stalking.
Where I have nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
you're
I go back
interested.
through. Yeah, I go back through your videos and I see what's on your stream. I see kind of the weapons you pull, and I see kind of your play strategies and who you like to play with and stuff like that. And then I try to catch a few of your live streams. I know I'm in some of the live streams every day.
No, you
but,
have. I've definitely noticed you've been in a couple of my streams, my past
Yeah, and so, I do a lot of stream stalking, I guess you could call it, so that I have some information and Yeah,
Nah, you're doing research.
I am, and I'm trying to answer some of these questions everybody's always asking about streamers, and I'm just like, I can't be the only one asking these questions. I'm gonna steal Reaper's stream and do some of these.
Yeah, you guys should start doing some, you can do a whole production about, with this and make like a whole, like an overlay of you sitting behind a desk and stuff like that. And we could just be in like a population one overlay, but we'll be behind desks drinking virtual coffee.
All right, I'm gonna hire you for that.
We can do this. I have big ideas.
Sweet.
A lot of
Oh
us,
my God.
There's a lot of talented people in the creator chats. Like everyone's got something to offer and give, and if not, they haven't figured it out yet. And that's what we're all here for, to help each other figure that out.
Nice. Well, back to the game. Let's talk about,
Sure.
do you like to hot drop or pod? And I know this is kind of a hot question right now just because of the ranking system. It's been changing for a lot of folks. What do you like to do?
I love to hot drop. I love
Yeah?
potting, but I really prefer to hot drop always, just to get right into it. Have a knife as I'm falling down and try to get somebody with the knife real fast.
Yeah? Is it the same for Legions and TDM? Is it same for everything hot drop?
Nah, Legions definitely potting for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Because I like to keep like a nice far distance when I play Legions to just, give you enough time so everybody on your team could get tons of unnecessary items. Like you have more than you possibly could use.
Oh, yeah, for those deaths, so you can just toss out what they need when it's time, for sure.
Exactly, right. When you're rezzing somebody and they have nothing because he died over here and now his stuff's in the zone, well, now here's an MK. Here's a shotgun with a bunch of bullets, you know what I mean?
Yep. So what do you keep in your wheelhouse? What's in your loadout?
My loadout always consists of a SMG, preferably an UMP, a Magnum, bananas. Thank you, lady, for that, by the way, because I never used to carry bananas, and she used to yell at me all the time.
Thank you, lady.
Yes, and probably any kind of assault weapon, whether it's an MK or an RFB now, or even a CX4.
Yep. I started with the CX4, and I try to get rid of it every single time I go into play. I'm like, I'm not going to use it, and I always pick up the CX4. It's consistent for me. Yep.
It's even better now, I think.
Yep. So do you organize your wheel, or do you just throw shit in there and then pop it up as you need it?
I just throw shit in there, and then if I have time, if we're sitting around and we're waiting on like zone to push, or this one team and the zone is so huge, I'll just sit there, I'll start dropping everything, and then reorganize.
Yep, something to do.
Yeah.
All right, big question for you. You don't have to answer it. It's an optional one. In your opinion, who is the best Pop 1 player right now?
In my opinion, from what I've seen recently, I haven't been keeping up so much on the Twitch players as much. More on the Facebook side of things, because I don't stream on Twitch anymore. I used to a while back. I would have to say probably Sumachi.
Yep, I've watched some of his. I like his avatar. That's what's pretty cool.
Oh, Sumachi? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good player, and I do like his attitude. And again, I'm not talking crap. I would say the second best player I think is probably Vape Life, but I'm not really a fan of his delivery.
Okay.
Again, I'm not shit talking him. Some people really like his, but it's just not for me.
Yep. So
that's why I like Sumachi better.
I've watched both of them a little bit, and they've got different play styles and they've got different attitudes about Pop 1, and they're both awesome players. Absolutely.
They really are.
Yep.
Yeah, they definitely are.
Yep. So what is your proudest achievement in Pop 1?
Probably climbing that son of a bitch, that big ass tower, and going up there and going like back when people used to say, "Meet me in the tower, bro. I'll knife fight you." And people used to do that in lobbies. Is actually going up there. Probably my proudest achievement is going up there. And two guys went up there, and they actually let us all go one-on-one because we were all on different teams.
Nice.
And I killed them both. And then cut the TNT barrel to kill myself on purpose.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was fun.
Cool. Well, one more question for you, and then if you want to hop into a game or call it quits, that's your call. What Pop 1 things are you involved with outside of the game? So do you go to events? Do you plan things or meet up with people that play Pop 1? Or how involved are you in the Facebook community part of it outside of playing the game?
Well, I do converse with a couple people within the Population 1 groups on Facebook. I wanted to go to the New York meet that happened not too long ago, but when it was going down, I actually got sick with COVID.
Oh, dang.
So
Dang.
yeah, and it was like just shitty. It was bad,
Damn.
but it was just a bad timing, honestly, because it would have been cool to meet some of the other players, especially because I know some other I didn't know, but there was a couple people that I've played with or that I've talked to on Facebook, I should say, in the
Mhm.
groups
Mhm.
that were from New York too. So I was kind of like I was curious to meet some of the New York players from around here. It would have been
Nice.
nice,
Yeah, that would have been
but
awesome.
I'm hoping for the next one. We like some of them, the creators and I, we've all talked about. We've all wanted to organize something like that for this, or just a creator meetup where we wanted to all kind of meet up in person and have a big like maybe do one huge giant stream where all of us are doing a custom lobby.
That would be awesome.
I mean, who knows? I mean, the future's so bright. You got to wear
Yep.
shades.
Yep. Well, and I've seen posts of people going on Pop One cruises and Pop One Vegas and Pop One this
Yeah,
and that. And it's
yeah.
like,
That
wow.
looks so cool. I'm
Yeah.
hoping now that COVID has been lighting up that some of the conventions, the video game conventions like E3 and stuff like that,
Yep.
start coming back, and hopefully, I know that VR is exploding little by little and day by day. The world of VR is getting bigger.
Yep.
That we have some sort of a VR only convention so that even you and I and everyone else in the community can meet each other from everywhere else. That'd be dope as fuck.
Yep. And it'll be super weird because you'll be like, I knew him as PJ, but now I know him in person, and it's like, woo, weird.
Yeah, it's like, well, he doesn't look like that.
Oh my
He doesn't
God.
look like that in VR.
I don't look like this, the hood on and the mask on
Yeah.
and shit.
It's like, what does she look like? Take that damn mask off.
Haha. You will never
It doesn't
know.
come off. It's sticking to you with part of your face.
All right. Well, Common, share me where I can find you. How can I follow you? Tell me all that.
You can follow me here at the wonderful Facebook Gaming tab at Common Ground Gaming, which is exactly one full word, just like that. It's the D-pad with the fists. Bam,
Just
bam.
like his name right there. Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo.
That's just like that. And you can also find me on TikTok, which I haven't been as active, but that's going to start really exploding because I'm sitting on I'm not kidding, like 40 to 60 clips right now.
Nice, nice.
I've just been
God.
making them and editing them. It's just I haven't had, like I said, even with streaming, it's been making me very, very upset. But I plan on shooting today.
Yeah. Well, throw your some of them clips on your Facebook page too, and everybody check out Common Ground Gaming. Give them some likes and shares if you haven't already. If you have, because a lot of our viewers are the same folks, the same community that we see all the time.
Of course.
Reach out to a friend, somebody who's been thinking about getting VR, somebody who's been talking about Pop One. Throw out Common Ground's name and give them some love. So, hey, Common, do you want to jump into some games with me, or do you want to get ready for your stream?
I do want to get ready for my stream, and I have to eat, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's why I would love to play a game with you, but I'm realizing it's 8 o'clock, and I still
Yep.
need to eat dinner.
Yep. So Common Ground is gonna stream in like what now? In an hour.
Basically,
Yep.
Yeah.
Catch him on his stream tonight. Just stay up that extra hour, or just take a pause just to jump in to say, hey, I saw you in that interview. It was awesome, and just give him some love. Thank you for your time, Common. Thank you for everything
Trixie,
tonight.
Thank you so much. Yes,
Yeah.
Make sure you guys follow Devil's Reaper and look out for Trixie. She's going to start streaming on her own. I'm gonna force her to. If she doesn't, she should. She's a great person. She's going to be a great creator too.
I appreciate that. I don't know about streaming,
Yes.
but we'll see.
Well, maybe some short form content. You can make some VODs, make some TikToks.
That's true. I could. Yep. All right.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm going to catch you on your
Trixie.
stream tonight, Common. I want to thank you for your time tonight. Thank you for all your answers and your patience. And hey, this is my first stream without any technical difficulties, so congratulations.
Well, thank you so much for having me, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to also ask me these questions and get a little bit more personal with the community. And I
Yeah.
highly appreciate you for that.
Yep, gives a little personality to the personality that we see in the game and who you really are. So, all right. Good luck in your stream tonight. Go have some dinner, and we'll see you later.
Yes. Thank you. I'll talk to you later. Have a great
All
day.
right. All right.
Bye-bye.
All right. If you're still with me, thanks for all those likes, those shares, the follows. I don't know if I got any follows tonight. It doesn't matter to me because it's Reaper's stream. But thanks for all the stars and your guys' attention for watching Common Ground's interview tonight. You can always join me any Tuesday. Coming up next week, I do have somebody planned special, so join me next week. I haven't queued into the exact time yet, but you'll see that shout out. I join everybody's streams. Just hop in. If you see me on there, say, hey, what time is TipsyTrixie taking over on Tuesday this week? And I'll let you know. I'm also going to be doing these interviews on a pretty consistent basis, and I can tell you July 5th, I'm going to have a non-streamer on my TipsyTrixie Takeover Tuesday. And y'all know who he is. No Chill Will. That's right. So you heard it here first. Join me next week, and then the following week we'll check out No Chill Will. And thank you guys for joining the stream tonight. I hope you appreciated the time and the questions, and I'll catch you on the